I acted like a bitch by sleeping with my colleague. I'm writing this because I need to let it out somewhere. I can't talk about this to anyone in real life, and I'm not pretending this is a redemption story. It isn't. It's just the truth as honestly as I can tell it. A few years ago, when I was 18, I worked at a busy convenience store that sold alcohol. The staff was big, loud, and close. Everyone joked around, sometimes crossing lines, but it felt normal in that environment. That's where I met a coworker. Let's call him Alex. When I started, he had a long-term girlfriend. At first, we were just friendly. Then it slowly turned into flirting. I knew he was taken. I'm not proud of that, but I won't lie about it either. I met his girlfriend once. She was drunk and oversharing, and at one point she started talking about their sex life in detail. It made me deeply uncomfortable, and for a while I avoided both of them entirely. But somehow Alex and I still grew closer. Eventually, he broke up with her, and not long after, we slept together. I was young, emotionally attached, and convinced it meant more than it actually did. We didn't see each other often, but when we did, it was usually physical. At work, we tried to act normal. The day after the first time we were together, he showed up with fresh hickeys. They weren't from me. He admitted he'd gotten back together with his girlfriend. Still, he kept flirting with me, touching, kissing, blurring every boundary. Then he broke up with her again, saying they'd take a month apart and then meet to decide. That month, he was with me. Not just sex. We talked, spent time together, shared pieces of our lives. I let myself believe it mattered. Then slowly, he pulled away. Plans got cancelled. Messages stopped. Eventually, I found out I'd gone back to her for good. It hurt more than I expected. I thought about telling her everything, but I knew how that story would end, with me blamed and him forgiven. I already felt guilty enough. I cared about him, even though he openly admitted I was temporary to him. I knew better, but feelings don't always listen to logic. Then my period was late. One test. Then another. I was pregnant. I panicked. I cried. I felt completely alone. The person I cared about wasn't there. He was back in his relationship, living his life, telling me he was kind of depressed. When I told him about the pregnancy, he didn't step up. I didn't want to force him into anything he didn't want. For a brief moment, I even considered keeping the baby on my own. I just wanted something stable, something that was mine. The only thing he said that stuck with me was this: if he could redo everything, he'd do it the same. He just wouldn't let me get pregnant. Under the stress, I lost the pregnancy early on. I don't know if my body or my mind gave up first. I just know it broke something in me. Even now, I sometimes feel the urge to text him, to accuse him, to unload everything, to embarrass myself one last time. But I don't. I remind myself that I've already lost enough dignity to that situation, and I deserve better than reopening that wound. Seeing mothers with babies still hurts. I replay things in my head, wishing I'd made different choices. I can't change the past, but I can be honest about it. To Alex, if you ever come across this, you hurt people and walked away untouched. That's on you. I feel genuine guilt toward his girlfriend. She was kind, warm, and undeserving of the mess he created. I wanted to warn her. I wanted to be honest. But fear, shame, and misplaced love stopped me. I'm not proud of what I did, but I was young, emotionally vulnerable, and trusted someone who didn't deserve that trust. That doesn't make me evil. It makes me human. I'm still learning to forgive myself. Please don't judge me too harshly.